Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could just call it like House of Ngwisa, the house.
I like the sound of that.
It's easy to say, but sometimes when you're like
I
in
cry,
that
oh.
moment.
don't mind all this grammar.
Exactly.
If you know, because I know that African culture is very beautiful. I know that our
Mhm.
prints are very beautiful and it's westernized, every
Yeah.
single thing.
So why
So
won't we let
why
people
is it not
come
the
into
time
our
for
space?
Western people to consume African? I
Exactly.
think all the time we're being exploited as Africans. No,
Mm.
now they should consume and empower the
Exactly.
continent. So
Yeah.
specific to make it, don't present yourself as something that you are not.
Mm.
If I will not come and say I have a multi-million business when I don't, but I have a multi-million business idea.
Welcome to Beyond the Collection by M.A.D, the podcast where we spotlight small business owners, uncover the real behind the scenes of how they're growing and building a thriving business, the highs, the lows, and the lessons they've learned along the way. And these lessons will equip you to start and to grow your business. I'm your host, Ep3, and today I am joined by Mangwa. She is a multi-talented, multi-entrepreneurial. She's a content creator. She's got a clothing brand as well. Mangis.
Ngwisa. Oh, it's
Ngwisa.
funny how you say Mangis because
Is Mangis not your?
Mangis is my nickname. Ngwisa is my nickname, and I just use Ngwisa. Mangis is just
what's the name of Mangis in English?
Because my name is Mangwa,
Yeah.
and when I was growing up, they'll just cut it into any way that feels nice. So Mangwa, some people call me Mangis, some people call me Mangwisa, and then some people
So
call
that's
me
why I said
Ngwisa.
Ngwisa.
Yes.
Okay. So it's just a nickname. It
It's
doesn't mean anything.
Mangwa means queen, and
Okay.
yes, and I want. Since I started my clothing brand as a all women thing, and I wanted you to feel like a queen, but I didn't want to use Mangwa because I felt like it was a bit narcissistic, like Mangwa. So I'm like, okay, I want the meaning of Mangwa, so I'm just going to use Ngwisa. So the meaning is tied to it, but the name is nickname is
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, she is a photographer.
Yeah.
She does styling as well. Like when I tell you multi-talented here, when I tell you I'm
hype
learning
me
from
up,
you,
hype me up, hype me up.
I'm learning from you. Say you're learning from me.
I'm
learning
inspired
from
by you. I'm very much inspired.
I'm inspired and learning from you.
Thank you.
See, it's nice when we're able to inspire each other.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Okay. So for those that are just seeing you for the first time, apart from my mini introduction, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, so my name is Mangwa. As already mentioned, I am a Cameroonian and I am a multifaceted creative. I'm a fashion designer, I'm a photographer, a stylist, and I just started dabbling in modeling. And yeah, I'm an entrepreneur starting a small business, and we're here to talk about it, I guess. Thank you.
That is so good. Okay, so take us back to the beginning. How did this all start and what inspired you to start your business?
I've always loved clothes. I've always loved fashion. I like putting clothes together. And at some point when I started working for the first time when I came to the UK, like the first time, no, when I traveled abroad from Cameroon. So I started working for the first time, and then I quickly realized that this
Work life.
this is not going to work. This is not going to work. So I'm like, what do I really like that I know that I'm not going to stress myself doing and make money off it? And because every time you start a business, you need like something to support you, something that is not going to stress me while I'm working. So I just started dabbling in clothes, and now we're here.
That is really good. Okay, so running a business can be quite challenging.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ups and downs, and most times social media tries to make it look like if you start a business today, tomorrow you're going to be like making millions, which is usually not always the case in real life. So how have you navigated or pushed past like starting a business and just going through all the challenges or struggles a business owner would usually face?
I feel like I'm still trying to find myself, if I'm being honest. Because I tell people that I've had a business for 3 years, but truly and honestly, I've been in it for like 1 year and a half. Because when you start, I didn't start like, okay, let's go, let's do this, I have everything in check. I'll start, I'll get discouraged, I'll stop, I'll start, I'll get discouraged, I'll stop. And big factor about that is because I didn't have a community that did the same kind of things as me. So I didn't have people to draw in from and everything. So now going to events, meeting people like you and stuff, I'm getting to learn more and adjust more into the business space. I started my business solely on passion. I love this, I love this, I love what I do. And then when you get into it because of passion, you then realize that passion is not running it.
Yeah, passion is not going to
Yeah,
pay bills.
passion like passion passion is not running it. You need the strategy. Yeah, you need the strategy, you need everything. So going out, meeting other people who have more insights, having conversations like this. Yeah, that's how I am still navigating. I can't say I know everything. I'm still navigating and getting better at the business.
So have you like found the last 3 years or the last 1.5 year-ish of doing it?
Really good, like really good. My business is not just financially driven, it's also like a love letter to my country and where I'm from, like my identity, because the clothes I make is made out of of a fabric that is culturally relevant where I'm coming from. It's called Toghu. So because I know that I'm trying to do more than just make money, it just drives me. So I'm just happy every time something happens. It's just like, wow, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. So it's really good. The challenges are there, but the passion is really much that I don't know how to explain.
The passion covers the
yes, the passion really covers the challenges. Yeah.
Oh,
so it has
that's
been great.
Good. It's nice to have that balance where is not money driven. There's something else that you're focusing on. There's
yes.
Another purpose to it, because then it's not as stressful as if I have to make money tomorrow kind of thing.
I do have to make money, but yeah.
Yes, we do have to make money like yesterday, but
yeah.
I think because you have all these other things in
exactly.
place, it always just helps, because most times when people like start business, even if when they're doing like 9 to 5, they have just that one thing they're focused on.
Exactly.
And if nothing happens with that one thing, they're like in a either desperate position or in a not very good place. But then when you've got like so many income streams, basically, that's what it is.
I feel like that's actually what it is, because I'm not running my business as I'm just selling clothes.
Yeah.
Because I'm selling clothes, I start creating content. Because I'm selling clothes, I start taking pictures for people. Because I'm selling clothes, I have a space where I make where I arrange my stuff. And due to that, I have the space that I rent out for other people to use. I now take pictures for other people.
Hang on, wait. You see why I said multi-talented? Can I say that again? Yes, multi-talented, because like the whole thought process of, okay, let me not just make clothes, let me get a space that I can rent out to people.
Yeah.
You take pictures for them.
I take pictures for my models. So now I take pictures for other people. I create content for my business. So now I create content for other people. So when I'm making money from content creation or from photography, somewhere in my brain, it's just like the whole business. It's not like this one thing that I'm working on. So that's why it's like balancing out each other. Meanwhile, the main business is the fashion business.
Yeah. So we could just call it like House of Ngwisa, the house.
I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. House of Ngwisa, guys. You heard it here. House of Ngwisa.
Well, it's nice with. Sometimes I look at the fashion space, or like running a clothing brand, or having a clothing brand, or being a fashion designer. It's not like you can't just do like one thing, especially if you're like a small business. If you're like in the likes of LV and Gucci, I don't think they can't relate. At the level they are now, they can't relate. Maybe as when they started,
they really can't relate.
Yeah, but when you have to like take pictures of the clothes as a model yourself, and you have to take the pictures as a photographer as well, and you even have to edit the pictures, all of that like is a lot.
We're running a LTD over here. we're running an LTD over here. One man army.
Exactly. But it's quite good, because most times when people are starting a business, they're looking at the obstacles. Oh, I can't do this because I cannot do this. I cannot have a clothing brand because I can't take pictures, or I can't model, or I can't. But then there is so much abilities or talent that we have, skills, and these are things you've only just like you picked up along the way, developed from like running a brand. So it's so useful. And sometimes when I see, I'm looking at Mangwa's picture, I'm like, hey, she has come again with this fashion. Let me up my content game.
You got up the content game.
I feel like of my content game, it's so good to actually like watch your journey and
Oh,
like
thank
see
you.
all the amazing things you're doing. So
Thank you
yeah.
very much.
So yeah, following up from the last questions, would you say you've made any business mistakes in the last few years of running your business?
Yes, definitely. Like I said, because it's very passion driven, there's some strategic things that I did not put into place. So it's just like going with the flow, doing stuff. So it cost, and I think because of that, I did not like follow up the finances from the start. You know, when you're just you feel like you're investing in yourself, you don't realize how much you've put in when you have to start taking out and it's not giving as much as you've put in. So it's like, oh, I need to be more mindful, I need to be more strategic, I need to know if I'm putting this is to get this, if I'm putting in this financially is to get this, and also to value my time. Because sometimes when you're doing stuff out of passion, you don't realize how much time you're putting into that thing. So to kind of not put an amount to my time, but then as much as I know the value of money, I should know the value of my time as well. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's really good because sometimes because you're so into something, you don't even realize how much time goes into doing it.
Exactly.
And sometimes you know how they say, oh, like charge your worth, but it's kind of hard to balance my worth or my time because how much do I really want to charge for that time? So yeah, it's nice to have a nice balance
Yeah.
though to see.
I'm still at every point I'm just going to I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Yeah.
I don't feel like I don't think there's a time where we'd stop learning, no matter how
Yeah.
long you've been in business, because there's always something new or something to learn about, which is what makes the whole entrepreneur journey really nice.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So from running your brand, both I'll say both your personal brand and like your business brand, how have you marketed yourself? Or how have you put like your business so people can know that this business exists or this is what you're doing?
Mostly on social media. Okay. I think I have a good community around me, but then it's a community that is used to everything that I'm doing. Like this, like I said, I'm using something that is culturally from my country. So they already have a preconception about what that is. But I want it to be different. I'm trying to change this. So I don't know if I was supposed to say this at the start, but I'm saying it now. So the Togo material, they use it for traditional things in my country, like maybe a traditional wedding, or maybe if you go to the grass fields, you see many people wearing it there. But the whole concept of my business is for it to be contemporary. Like maybe I should have been wearing one now, but yeah, I should have been wearing one now to show you, but it's all right. Just like everyday clothes in that fabric. So trying to go out of the community, like meet other people, do different things, go be on a podcast right now, and all of that. Just trying to put the word out there that this is what I do, and yeah, it's amazing. Come and look. Yeah,
That's really good. I think it's just doing things that are not like usually normal things.
yeah.
Because if you don't put yourself out there, how do people know that the brand exists or you're doing big things? So I think it's like really, really necessary. How do you manage? Have you had to deal with like difficult customers during your journey of running your business or not yet?
Not as much. Not. I've not yet dealt with like a crazy situation where I'm like, oh my god, no. It's just usually, oh, it doesn't fit right. I need to send it back. Okay, that's fine. It didn't arrive in time and I wanted to use it for this. Okay, that's fine. It's just normal things right now. I don't think I have a crazy client base that like a big client base that I have to deal with problems right. Those kind of problems right now, not yet.
And that's good because some customers out there.
But I can talk about customers.
Yeah.
I can
So-
talk about like when I'm doing say photography and
Mm.
I put you a slot from 1 to 2 and you come at 2 o'clock and you expect not to, it's crazy. That one is just dealing with people day to day, timing and all of that, but nothing crazy yet. No crazy stories yet.
So wait, so if you're from your photography this thing, have you had cases where you'd take a picture, edit it, and then the customer is like
Yeah.
drama?
Yeah, like or reduce like I can because I'm such a not in my personal life, in my business life. My personal life I'm not. In my business life I'm such a people pleaser. Like I want you to be contented with what I'm giving you because I want you to really. So if I'm editing your pictures, I'll send you one or two. I'm like, do you like the lighting? Do you like the way your face looks? Do you? And some people would do the most. Like they'll be like, oh, make it lighter, and you make it lighter. Like, oh, just a little bit. Oh no, just just between this one and the first one that I told you, I'm like, no, that's not possible. Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not possible. I'm sorry. So yeah, people can be a bit difficult, but nothing crazy for now. Hopefully, it stays like that.
Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, it stays like that.
I think that's the best because when people come with their craziness,
I know.
we've lived through some experiences that you just tend to develop like thick skin or grits and just not let it bother you. So when you have cases where like customers are being like really, does it actually affect your personal? Does it make you feel like self-doubt
Not
what you're
really.
doing?
Not
Okay.
really. I'm very confident in everything that I do. Like I'm very, very confident in everything that I do. And I know that I always do my best to produce the best. So it's okay for it not to be best onto your standards because everyone has their own standards. But as long as I'm extremely confident in everything that I put out there, not saying I don't have room for improvements because there's always room for improvement. There's always, but you know when you receive a positive criticism and when someone is just being crazy, because when you receive positive criticism, you see it. You see that, oh yeah, this person is actually making sense, and I have to do this to make this better. But if it's just being crazy, cannot be bothered, honestly.
I think that's quite a good mindset to have because I feel like when I first started, whether it's positive criticism or just people being crazy, I usually like take everything so seriously. Like, even though I've got like so many positive comments.
First of all, guys, if he says that she's doing this for small businesses, I'm the small business here. She has an empire. I'm the small business here. She has an empire.
Small business.
She's no small business. No small business.
I don't know about that. Who is the person?
Sorry?
Who is that?
Who? You know? What are we talking about? You know?
Actually, they said that you need to is it collect the affirmation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's not
yes,
affirmation, it's a fact.
fact. So yes, let me collect the claims. Yes. Big business loading.
Yeah, empire.
We're all building empires.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, when I first started, people leave negative comments. Even my comments on Instagram. There was one where it was they're having a fight in the comment section. And there's quite a big thing about if like white people wearing African prints and stuff. And some lady came on. Oh, I'm like, what manner of drama is this on my comments?
Is there actually a thing about white people wearing colored print, African print?
It is. Sometimes is it people like, oh, because they're not supposed to wear African prints. I'm like, what does that even mean? African print did not even start from Africa.
But do you know what's funny about when people say that? I think people have to understand like the dynamics of how things work. Who is selling this African print to these white people? It's an African woman who is using an African print to make money. The conversation will be different if a white or a Caucasian person starts a business based off taking African clothes and taking off this and ripping from it. And this white person wearing this thing is empowering an African person.
Exactly.
So how is that a problem?
We're supposed to be fighting about Temu and Shein, like stealing from Africa. Because if you go on their website, there's so many of them on there. And there are people buying in the thousands on there. So if we're not fighting that, why are we fighting? We're fighting the wrong battle. I think that's what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And the lady that was going on and on, oh, you're not supposed to be having white models and stuff. She's married to a white man. I'm like, this is so contradictory. Please. But that makes sense.
But we're the ones who know that representation matters.
Exactly.
So if you know, because I know that African culture is very beautiful. I know that our prints are very beautiful. And if can go out to the world, why not?
Exactly. Why not?
We consume a lot of Western. Everything that we consume is Westernized. Yeah. Every single thing. So why is it not the time for Western people to consume African? I think all the time we're being exploited as Africans. No, now they should consume and empower the continent. So,
yeah, because when they're buying from a brand, they're not just buying from me as a person, they're buying from all the other people that are working with you. I feel like after, like when you get so many of these negative comments, after a while you kind of look back at it and be like, oh, it's not personal, it's probably just the person. I think there's so much you learn when you start doing businesses and doing a business and you're like super shocked. You're like, the things people come up with or the things people do, but after a while you kind of just ignore it. So how do you navigate like running a clothing brand, doing your photography, doing content creation, being a stylist? How do you manage your time or navigate life, doing all of that?
How do I even do it?
It's magic.
I think it's God. Like
Mhm.
I'm very spiritual Christian, and most of the times I just allow like God to lead. Every time when anybody asks me about my business or my how did you come up with this idea or how did you come up, I feel like I'm just this. It might sound very crazy, but I just be walking like a vessel, and when I feel like something is right to do, something is right to do, and since all of my businesses are interconnected, it's easy for me to walk through each and every one of it. And like I said before, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy every part of it. So it just flows. And I don't have a kid. Honestly, I don't have a kid and I'm very energetic. So I know like if I can run around to do the stuff that I like, to have fun, I can travel from here to wherever just to go and have a good time. So if I have that kind of energy and time to do that, to have a nice time, I might as well invest it in myself and do something that is going to be beneficial for me.
Yeah, that's really good because just thinking about like before I started having kids, I could literally do like 24 hours
Do you
work,
get? Yeah.
like back to back doing things. But now you don't even want to walk too much. Okay, so what's the best and worst advice you've received either from all the different areas of running a business or just as a person or as a personal brand?
The best advice I've ever received, I can't even remember when, but I just know that I've had this stuck in my head and it's probably been from somewhere, that find what you love and make money off it. Because like it's crazy when you're actually making money off something that you like. It looks like it's simple, but it just flows. The worst advice would that be? Maybe that I'm doing too much. Exactly. So because there's some people like, oh, you're doing too much. Yeah, I have to do too much. I'm not from here.
Yeah,
I don't know
you're doing
anybody.
too little for you to notice that.
Yeah, like what do you mean? No, I'm not. I'm not even doing anything. Every single time when I sit with myself, I always know that I can do more. Every single time when I sit with myself, I know that you can be doing more here. You can be doing more here. So it was not even what was advice. It was just noise.
Yeah, your mindset is like so different because it's like you don't take anything to heart, which is really a good mindset to have. Okay, just from your personal brand and also like running a business as well. What things have you had to like put in place, or what mindsets have you had to have to like just push yourself forward?
Okay. One of them, one that I've learned very importantly, you have to address yourself and see yourself how you want to be seen and addressed. Like if you want to have a serious business conversation, doesn't matter if you're just starting your business, you don't have to see a business for where it is now. You have to see a business for how you see it in the long run. So you don't have to present yourself for how your business is now. Present yourself for how your business is in the long run. Then people take you more seriously. Not to say you falsify, like just that confidence in what you know that you have to produce and where you want to see it. Because if you're functioning on where the business is at the moment, sometimes you might have doubts and insecurities because of the things that are happening in that moment. But if you genuinely believe in the concept of what you're doing and where you're going, and you present yourself in that fully arrived person, then in the business world you're taking seriously. Secondly, my business is driven by passion, but then I also have to do 50% passion, 50% strategy for it to function fully and be financially beneficial. Because passion is not going to pay a bill. Because passion is not going to pay the bills. So yeah.
So just from the first point you mentioned, do you say you would believe in like fake it till you make it or package yourself or just
But fake it till you make it is very slippery, sloppy.
okay?
Because sometimes when they say fake it till you make it, don't present yourself as something that you are not. If I will not come and say I have a multi-million business when I don't, but I have a multi-million business idea. So I'm not going to say, oh, this is but that idea is as much, the fact that I believe so much in that idea, it almost feels real. Like that is what is there. I just need the tools to get it to that level. So the confidence is not by having the multi-million, but by having the multi-million idea. So yeah.
That's good. So with running a business, there's usually like downtimes and there's usually like times there's like mountain high and then there's like low, like really low times. It's almost like, am I doing something right? You start to question what you're even doing or your abilities and stuff. How do you handle downtimes with running a business?
in life, most of the time, it's very easy to focus on the negative than focus on the positive. So just understanding that if there is a positive, it's okay for it to be a negative. It doesn't affect. It's not a result of your productivity. It's not a result of what you're doing. Especially especially if you know that you're doing what you have to do. If you're doing less and then you're receiving less, then you understand that it's coming from me not putting all my input. But if you're doing as much as you do on a good month, and that month is not just great, it's not just great. So it's just to understand that times are like that. And when it's great, I don't just think that that's how my business should be every time. It's just okay, I'm thankful that this is good and finding a way to maintain that balance. But when it's not great, it's not great. You just have to deal with it.
Yeah, times and seasons.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have like, you just know that this is only temporary.
Temporary, exactly.
This phase would come and go.
Exactly.
And we will get through it. It's quite, it's easy to say, but sometimes when you're like in
I cry,
that moment,
don't mind all this grammar. Forget about this whole grammar. Like you cry because it's going to affect you. It's just for you not to dwell in that and just understand that it's really a season. And if you're very happy when you're doing well, it's okay to be sad when you're not. But then the most important thing is to make sure that you realize that it's not about your input or about your product. Because when you start doubting yourself, that's the end of it.
That's it, exactly.
That's just the end of it.
Yeah. That's I think it's sometimes just nice to just like remind yourself that if it's not going well, it's not me, it's the business.
Even like just sometimes, yeah, sometimes things are really hard.
Especially like with the products that I do, I noticed that in summer we're like always doing like really, really well. But then a bit after Christmas, because people are finished like shopping for Christmas holidays and all of that, January as well is a bit quiet-ish. So you're like, when is spring now? Let's start all over again.
Especially in this business where you're not selling an essential, like a necessity. I'm not selling water. I'm not selling air. Exactly. I'm selling things that are going and leisureable. Like people can do without it. Without it, exactly. Yeah. And I also try to put myself as a customer. It's not every time that I shop. There are times where I just can't afford it and I can't afford it. There are times where, say for example, around September when children are going back to school, there's things that they have to do. Like you mentioned, from December, it's festive period. People are spending money. You don't expect them to start. January, people are putting on their goals. They're trying to reduce, adjust how they spend. So it's just time and season.
Yeah. Would you say doing content creation like helps your business in any way, or would you just say it's something that is on its own? The reason I'm asking is now there's a lot of talks with like founder-led businesses or personal brands and stuff. So does it like affect your business in any way?
Personal, like me creating content for myself or creating content for my business?
Both. Because you know how, okay, so like when Rihanna came up with Fenty Beauty, I would like to think Fenty Beauty did as good as it did because she's a
definitely
household name, basically. So like just from your experience so far with you being an influencer or having a personal brand, yeah. Would you say it helps or have you like impacted your business in any way?
Yes. Especially because my business is very community based. Like I've not yet gotten to the level where I'm paying paying maybe a marketing company or an advertising company to just push it out there for my business. At this point is very much community. Most of the people who buy from me are people who know me. Most of the people, maybe not personally, but from all different social medias. So that for me, 100% my business is because of my personal is. At this stage, I can say my personal brand is holding the business together right now. I've not yet gone into diversifying advertisement and stuff. So yeah.
But is that something you'd want to do at some point, or
I would, but when I've gotten the impact that I want within the community that I exist in.
Okay.
So it's very much like I mentioned, my business. When I'm talking right now, I'm mostly talking about the fashion, not the other. The other ones are out of necessity, guys. The photography, the dream is the fashion. So when I'm talking about this is about the fashion brand. So like I said, it's like a love letter to my country and my community. So I wanted to have that impact within the community first before it goes outside. Like not before it goes outside, but I wanted to have the impact I wanted to have on my community first and foremost. That's what's more important to me than going out.
So when you say community, would you say like community in the UK or community in Cameroon or both?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Africa, not even just, when I'm talking about community, I don't even just limit it to Cameroon. Let me tell you a fun fact about Cameroon. They call Cameroon Africa in miniature.
Okay.
Because statistically proven from fact, everything that you can find in Africa, you can find it in Cameroon. Like Cameroon has everything that's in Africa, like the safari, the mountains, the seas, the
Cameroon has safari.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, and like every part of Africa, when you find something different, you always say if you come to Cameroon, you can see the entire Africa. So to me, when I'm representing myself as a Cameroonian, they call the country like because we're French and English. So
you don't speak French?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're very proud, and we call within the country, we call the country Le Continent, like the continent.
Okay. Is it a Cameroonian thing?
It's it's a Cameroonian thing.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's a
because when you say continent, I'm like, what Nigeria and South Africa?
Yeah, because African in miniature is like it's a known thing. Like calling Cameroon African in miniature is research and stuff, but calling it Le Continent is just.
What did you call it? What did you say now?
Africa in miniature.
Yeah, not heard that before. I finish, I'll have like PhD.
When you finish, write a book.
I actually have a book coming out on Festo.
A book?
Yeah. What's your Festo?
Guys, I told you, this is not a small business owner. She wants to relate to the masses. It's a big empire.
Yeah. No, I mean, with all this experience I have, it only just makes sense to put that in a book, isn't it? I was listening to someone recently that said something. When God wanted to give message out to people, he wrote a book.
Yeah.
So why are you not writing books? I'm like,
word. Yeah.
I tend to watch a lot of like small business owners on YouTube. There was one I was watching recently, and she just released a book. I think she's almost like 5 years as well in business.
You're now 5 years in business.
Full time. Okay. Because I was doing this long for full time. I'm like, so why have I been sitting on this idea? Because you know how you sit on ideas for so long and you're like, what's the delay? Because sometimes the reason when I want to do thinking, I've not reached it.
So who decides what the reach is?
It's me that's deciding.
Exactly.
And I think I'm putting like too much pressure.
Exactly. It's okay to think like that because everyone has a different idea of what success is to them or a different idea of what making it is to them. There's another person that is looking at you and right now and that's made it. And it's okay. So it's okay for you to sit and be like, no, I'm a small business because you know what and in your mind when you sit down, you know your full potential. Nobody knows that. You know what you can do, you know what you know, and you know what you can do, all of that. So this is like little drop. It's like if I never even did like, my power.
I get what you mean. Yeah, but I think it's just recently I've only just started being a bit more conscious or just coming out of my own way of you don't have to have ticked all the boxes. Just do what you can with like the knowledge or information you already have because there are people that need that knowledge, but you're not sharing it because you're waiting until you're bigger than. When you're bigger than, then they can't even relate to you anymore because you're now out of the sphere or whatever that they would usually be able to relate to. Yeah. But at my current where I am now, I think I can easily relate. So they would easily be able to relate. So I'm like, let me not just sit on this thing for so long. Let me just do it. Let's do our quick fire round. Yeah. Tea or coffee? Tea. Why does everybody like tea? Well, I don't like coffee. Or British. Cup of tea. Routine or no routine?
50-50.
Okay.
Because I can really, when I can function on a routine and I can function on no routine. So it's 50-50 for me.
Okay. I don't like routine.
Because sometimes when I'm functioning on no routine, I don't feel productive enough because I can't hold myself accountable. When now I'm functioning on routine, I'm like, oh yeah, I said I was going to do at 9 p.m. So I think routine to feel fulfilled, no routine to just go with the flow.
Work from home or work in an office or studio?
Work in the studio.
Okay. 9 to 5 or entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur.
Morning or night person?
Night.
Why is everybody a night person? It's always a morning person. All those people that say wake up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m.
I go and jog. I go to the. No, I have a friend that actually goes to the gym at 6 a.m. and I'm like, wow.
I don't like going to the gym. Maybe that's I couldn't be. I'm so conscious to be in the gym.
Conscious about what?
I don't know. Self-image.
Everybody in the gym is conscious about something.
No, those no.
I promise you.
Those girls that are like super skin, like people that are in shape.
Everybody.
Have you seen my belly?
Everybody. I promise you, everybody in the gym.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
Maybe it's how I look at it.
Not like. No, I don't think that anybody in the gym is. The gym is a safe space for body positivity. Let me put it that
Are
way.
you sure?
Yeah. Let me help you.
People that are like super fit, obviously, like even like what they are wearing is not giving consciousness. If it's giving, I came to show off my cute body.
There's two kinds of people that go to the gym. There's two kinds of people that go to the gym. The people who go to the gym for they love the gym. They have these people with the ripped bodies, the people that go to the gym, the people that are gym people, and then the people that are trying to incorporate into their lifestyle, health, and just maybe have a better fit. See those two people. The first set of people that you think that are very that you look at them and are very confident in the gym. I promise you, they're not checking for you who is conscious, who is in the second group. They are checking for other gym people, like seeing how if your form is right. See, they have a different idea about the gym. It's not about the body. It's about the mindset, the drive, the form, so you who does not know what you're doing, you're just trying to. They're really not checking for you. They're checking for each other to see if they're doing the right things. And then you see the second part where all of us are conscious there.
I just carry myself and go and jog outside.
All of us are conscious. The second group of people who are not like
sometimes I'm like, am I wearing the right outfit in this?
No.
Because why is everybody wearing shorts?
No.
And open back? And I'm coming with my
there's just those two sets of people in the gym. The ones that actually the gym bros that they're not even checking for you at all. They're checking for each other.
The gym fashionistas. Road trip of light.
That's a very good one. Road trip. But I get this is very confusing because I have road sickness. I don't know what it's called.
I get
car sick. Yeah,
I get motion sick.
Oh, that's.
Do you take medication for it?
No, I just roll down the window and pull my hair like this.
Okay. Okay, saving money or team spend away.
Do you know what is? No, do you know what is? It's very not practical. I have a particular amount. Like say if I'm going to do this, I'm like, okay, this is I'm not going to touch. Every other thing is up for grabs.
Spend away.
Every other thing is up for grabs. Okay, emergency fund, fine, and all of that. Every other thing is up for grabs. Money goes, money counts.
Exactly. Email or phone calls?
Phone calls.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What has time to be typing?
My email is just crazy.
What's one app you can't live without?
Camera.
Yeah, real content creator.
My camera.
Oh my god.
My camera.
Would you rather go viral overnight or have slow and steady growth?
You already know slow and steady growth.
Definitely. Yeah. Always and always. Okay, what's the biggest business splurge you do not regret?
Business splurge?
Yeah.
My studio. Getting my studio. Because my fashion business is nowhere near being able to fund having a studio. But the opportunities that it has given me to have other things done there is amazing. Like getting my studio was 100%.
Okay. That's really good. So did you like do the studio by yourself?
Yes, like everything inside. And this, now like this, I'm very happy that I'm doing what I had to do. I documented the entire process. If I tell you that there's no one video of it online, you know.
I was going to say, where's the video?
Exactly. Like I have it in my phone. I'm going to do it. The thing is, when you're doing different things, sometimes it's a lot. When I'm focusing on this one, sometimes when I'm focusing on my personal page, I just forget about the other two. Because I have my photography page, my Ngwisa page, and my personal page. So when I'm focused on one, it's almost like the other ones are slacking. When I'm focused on one. So at first, I used to beat myself up too much trying to do all of them, where I just find myself doing none of them. So now I don't even bother. If I'm doing one and it's doing well, I don't mind if the other one is at the side. The other time I'll pick it up. So that's why I say slow and steady, because at the end of the day, I cannot come up here myself.
Exactly. Well, that's good, because I'm thinking how like do up my.
I did it by myself, or every furniture inside there is from a charity shop. Either I had to repaint it. It wasn't. Getting the place was a bit costly. First furnishing and making the.
Is it like close to where you live as well?
It's not even far from here, It's like 5 minutes from here. We can pass there if you have time to see.
Okay.
No, another time. It's not far from here.
Okay.
because from my
It's nice
house
to have
it's
like a studio in town, though.
yeah, in my house like 12 minutes drive from my house.
But would you still keep the space where you want to go?
Yes, I'm not letting go of this space until I have money to get a bigger one. Like having a space is crazy.
I know.
It's
just nice to have that space outside.
Even business wise, you know, when you find people that you want to sell to and you invite them to the space, you have all my things outlined. You come and try out things. You want to fit. Just the whole idea of it, it makes your clients feel like, this is nice. I like the service. I like this. It has been really good having a studio.
Okay, thanks for coming on the show and sharing your journey with us. If people want to find you, how do they find you? Where do they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Mangwa Mangwa, and my business page is Ngwisa _NGWISA_.
Okay, so all that information will be on the show notes below. So do well to check out our lovely guest and see all the amazing things she gets up to. Okay, so thanks for listening to Beyond the Collection by M.A.D. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a story. Share this episode and connect with us on all our social media handles. It's at Beyond the Collection on all social media platforms. And keep it building boldly. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.